Hi everyone, Nicholas here. And this video is going to be some Portuguese words here, and we do not have lesson in person. Before we start today's video, please make sure y'all please like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel, please. And yeah, before we start as well, one more thing is that there will be one more video coming up next week on December 31st on Tuesday. So we're going to be learning how to say the upcoming number of the year, and we're going to learn how to say Happy New Year. I know that I taught y'all those, some of those people that I did teach in person, but for those that I did not, will be uploaded right here. We will be starting our annual uploading of the number of the year each year on December 31st. So each year we're gonna do that and teaching you how to say the number of the year. Other than that, let's start. Gingerbread cookies in Portuguese. Biscoitos de gengibre. Biscoitos de gengibre. Or, if it's a synonym, the word cookie in Portuguese, bolechas. Bolechas. Biscoitos and bolechas in Portuguese are synonyms. That's how you spell it. B-O-L-A-C-H-A-S. Bolechas. So you know as well to add, if it's a plural, you will put an S at the end. If it's not a plural, if it's just one, then it would just be bolecha. Bolecha. Same thing with this one as well. If there's no S right here in biscoito, it's a synonym from bolechas. It's one. If it's not a plural, you would say biscoito. Biscoito. And the interesting thing is, as well in Portuguese, is that instead of saying gingerbread first on the beginning, what is interesting is instead of having the word gengibre on the beginning, before, like in English, we have gingerbread and then we say that. In Portuguese, you would say first the type of food, which is what? Gingerbread. Gingerbread cookies, or apple cake, or carrot cake, banana cake, orange cake, pecan cake, and stuff like that. All I'm saying is just, in Portuguese, you would first say the word cookie, and then you would say gingerbread. So, let's do an example here. Right here, I could show you here. Bolechas de gengibre. Bolechas de gengibre. And also the same thing with this word as well, which is the synonym of that one. You would also say biscoitos de gengibre. Biscoitos de gengibre. So yeah. Alright, next word right here. Scarf in Portuguese. Cachecol. Cachecol. C-A-C-H-E-C-O-L. Cachecol. Cachecol. Also, keep in mind as well, if you see right here, I'm gonna put a line underneath this C and underneath this. Actually, I'm gonna put a line on 3 C's here. One, because this C right here, on the beginning, it starts with a sound. So it does not make an S sound. It makes like a K sound. Cachecol. Cachecol. So it makes like a K sound on this one. And now on this one, it's starting to make like an S sound because there's an H right there. So every time, if there's a C and then an H after the C, then it would make that sound. Cache, like that. And also the C right here on this one, it makes like a K sound. Makes more like a K sound because it's not like the other C where we're gonna be learning next year the accents and how letters affect in the Portuguese language. But all I'm saying is just, if you look right here, the letter C here, it's making a K sound because there's no other letter that are followed that are required to make that letter C like a S sound. Like if there's an I or if there's an E after that, then that would be the case in that scenario. Also, another thing to add as well, there is no C with the cedilla on this one because it does not followed with the letter C with the cedilla H in Portuguese language if you're saying some words. Or same thing with C with the cedilla L, C with the cedilla N, and C with the cedilla R, because it does not exist in the Portuguese language. Alright, so let's do a review here. Gingerbread cookies in Portuguese. Bolechas de gengibre. Bolachas. G. Gengibre. Or, like I said, there's a synonym. The word cookie has a synonym in Portuguese. Biscoito. Biscoito, which is a synonym of bolachas. And also, like I said as well, if it's plural, you would have an S at the end. If it's not a plural, for example, if it's just one, then you do not need to have this S at the end right there of this word right there, because your S at the end fits a plural. So yeah, so biscoitos, which is cookie, or you could say bolachas if it's if you're saying that one, same thing, synonyms. G, gengibre. The word G in Portuguese means of. Then there's a lot of words as well in Portuguese, in the Portuguese language, that we use that word, the word G, which means of. I'm gonna study with that with y'all next year. Why does it make like a G sound? But there's a lot of things that you all are gonna learn next year with all of this Portuguese lesson. And then another word that we learned in this video was scarf in Portuguese, cachecol. Cachecol. And we learned that the letter C right here make a letter K sound. Cachecol. This one, it makes more like an S sound. Shka. And this one goes back to the regular C, which makes it like a K sound. So all together, it's cachecol. Cachecol. And yeah, that's how you say that in Portuguese. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Again, there will be one more video coming up. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.